was cut, Mr. Depp?
It's the middle. It's the funny looking one. It's the middle finger here. You can see you can see all the sort of from the initial wound. All these bones up here were crushed, and it looked like Vesuvius, you know. And so this part of my finger now is so that because of not having use of the tip here, this is basically arthritis that kicks into the joint once that upper part of the finger is mangled.
So is that the right middle finger?
Right middle, yes.
And is that your dominant hand?
Yes, it is, yes.
Listen, this conversation is now over. The next day after we met and we talked, the next day,
Did Mr. Depp react?
he looks at me and he starts laughing and he says, Ike, don't worry.
Okay.
I gotta stay here the
Yeah,
whole
you have to stay
time.
the whole time.
Oh, okay. And he says,
Every day I would come home to her place and there would be a glass of whiskey waiting for me.
And you would sometimes drink whiskey in the mornings too, right? During this time period.
Isn't happy hour anytime?
Caballeros, milady, siempre recordaréis este día como el día en que casi capturáis al Capitán Jack Sparrow.
My youth.
Right. And one of your good friends that you've taken drugs with before is Marilyn Manson, right?
Yes, we've drank together. We've had cocaine together maybe a couple of times.
Pills, right? With Marilyn Manson?
I once gave Marilyn Manson a pill so that he would stop talking so much. Sorry.
All right. I get it. This is Paul Bettany, correct?
Again.
Okay. So the Boston flight, you were drinking pretty heavily.
Were you there? Ended up with a very ugly situation with Amber. So
Mr.
I
Depp,
doubled
with
up
respect,
the,
trying to respect the court's time and the jury's time, that was not my question. My question was
I
simply,
understand. When
you
you
would
take 5
agree,
minutes to look for a
you would agree,
document.
you would agree that on. Let's pull up Exhibit 500, please. 500? 500. Defense Exhibit 500.
Yes, I'd like to see who I lied to.
Sometimes drink whiskey in the mornings too, right?
Isn't happy hour anytime?
Can't say that you carried cocaine in that box?
No, but it looks like it would fit some cocaine. I once gave Marilyn Manson a pill so that he would stop talking so much.
Did I read that right?
You did.
Did I read that correctly?
You did.
Okay. Did I read that right?
Yes, you did.
Did I read that right?
You continue to read them right, yes.
And right after you cut your finger off, right after, I won't give you anything to argue with me yet. Right after you sustained an injury to your finger, right after you sustained an injury to your finger,
Bless you.
you poured yourself a mega pint of red wine, correct?
A mega pint.
Yeah. We're gonna fast forward in time a little bit, Mr. Depp.
Yes, I can feel it.
I have other uses for your throat which do not include injury. I have other uses for your throat which do not include injury.
Sorry, could you read that again?
Tengo que decirte algo. La verdad que he querido decirte desde el momento en que te vi.
Pues dilo.
Te amo.
Igual que yo. Siempre lo hice. Y siempre lo haré. Ya me voy.
¡Jack! ¡No se ha terminado! ¡Jack!
¡Fallaste!
¡Malo! ¡Eres malo! ¡Malo como el demonio!
When Benedict became famous, one of the first things that happened was his fans, like, this is so random, that his fans decided that he looked very like an otter. Are you aware of this?
I'm sorry?
Here's a classic otter, and you think, you know, here's a more expressive otter, and, see? And this next otter, you would think, no, how could he look like this? And here you go. There he is. Look at that. Now,
May I say one thing?
yes?
Someone has a lot of time on their hands.
Yeah, well,